story. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Hornets and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Hornets will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Aggies offense will go to work first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. He was battered, bruised, and abused. Sacked 8 times in that loss in the last game. DB's right up on the receivers. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Motion from the wideout. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up. Back, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
He'll try to feel the button, see if he can give his offense better field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Hornets offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Frankly, they've been looking forward to this matchup all week. The coaching staff imploring him to go after this guy. This crowd, full throat, sweating the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. To the air, it's in goal. Right on the money. Bulldozes his way through. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield.
Finding some room. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Keeps it himself. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. The play action fake. The throw. Snags it. And he will score. Touchdown, Hornets. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And I think the offense caught the D off guard on that play, throwing it to the fullback. I think this defense was expecting the fullback to kind of ram up in there and try to block somebody, maybe get a fullback dive, but not release out of the backfield like that and catch the ball. This fullback, he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He'll toss it. Picks up the first down. They bring him down. A big gain on the option, and they will challenge your ability to tackle in space. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's caught. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
The Aggies are moving quickly down the field. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds the hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Going to the ground. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Looking downfield, it's in goal. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the ground game. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Aggie. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he tagged on the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Give to the running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Robinson.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's in goal. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Pulls it in. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They got him, and down he goes. A huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Hornets will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the first. Flying down the left side. The 40, the 30. He's at the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you run into the end zone, you're looking behind you, you're looking on the Jumbotron to see if anybody's going to catch it, and nobody's going to catch him on that huge touchdown run.
And he's going to try to return this one. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
That's caught. It's Richard. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. Texas A&M going up tempo. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. And the Aggies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Richard. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Looking for a man. It's in goal. Out of the backfield, he's open. Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Punts it out of the air. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. After that last completion, it's second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He fires back across the field, and it's intercepted.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with a look at LSU in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Hornets head coach. They have found some positives here during this 3-game win streak, but right now, trailing in this game, their backs are against the wall. They get an opportunity here to start the 3rd quarter with some more momentum, and he said, we can't worry about the win streak. We just have to worry about doing our job. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient.
There's some room. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They'll run play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. And the Hornets getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's in goal. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. Wants to throw it again. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got his man. Got enough space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hornets. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Off the RPO, complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to get rid of it.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot. They're not able to come away with the completion.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Release to the back. He's got it. Breaks into the open. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They just keep firing. Got it in the middle. It's Harmon. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Going for the marker on the ground. Maybe some room here. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Keeps it on 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Could not make his way to the corner. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might get blitzed, and if you do, you better know where your hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense, got him at the 27. The Hornets with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's in goal. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's really tough on offenses when defenses know what you got to do. You got to pass the football. They're in man coverage. How about the receiver understanding where the first down is? He smells it. He goes.
Maybe a crease. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Rock. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside. It's Rock. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Rock. Got 7 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Here comes the heat. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
And with that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. Kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead. But you can also seize a lot of momentum if
and it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. What a costly mistake, and what a big play by the defense to get the football back on the interception. And now this offense can drive down and take the lead.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Off play action. That pass is incomplete. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to bring it back. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's in goal. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4? still get home. That makes you feel good if you're the D quarterback.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man to the left. He's down right there, but he has plenty to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Rock. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch. Got room at the 35. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Texas A&M's offense takes the field, ready to get this drive going. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
And here we go. Down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slings it downfield. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Could be an alley. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Keep it on the ground. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Well, wait just a second here, guys. They are sending out the field goal unit after all. I also thought they might go for it in this situation. There is no doubt. At this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be.
Well, that's a huge kick right there because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Now, nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, just EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the USF Bulls and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Hornets head coach before the game.
The give on the inside. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quarterback keeper makes it past the marker. Might have a chance. And they're backed up. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running back searching for a hole. Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. They'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to...
Makes the grab and room to run. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. And the Hornets look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
This is good news for the offense here because they've got their Heisman-caliber receiver in a bit of a groove. Back-to-back catches. The defense has no answer for him. I would keep force-feeding him the football because he's catching fire right now.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's in goal. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got the quick pass. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. The Hornets, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Might be changing the route. Looking downfield on first down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. And the Hornets have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back. It's in goal. Escapes the pressure to his right. Throwing on the run. Got it down the field. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He goes right back to the air. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. No midseason. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately. The Hornets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The play action fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's in. Pounded. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. So now it's second and long. To throw, it's in goal. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's wrapped up. They'll go to the ground. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. Now the play fake. Extending the play. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Hornets line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. Make sure that there's not going to be... This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Just feeds the running back. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better.
Here's a little room there. Past the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching. I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
This has been matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. We are here for a Saturday night clash, and it just doesn't get much more thrilling than this one on EA Sports College Football. It's the Lions and the Hornets. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with Coach Alban. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So the Hornets offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now. And the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this. They're going to keep winning games.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The flag and another delay of game penalty. They do know there's a play clock up, right? So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Here's the handoff. There's a crease. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? They go right back to it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Rush is on him. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Hornets will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Got his man down the middle, and the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So the Lions offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He's been able to put together a solid resume. We're anxious to see what he can do in this one.
And it's always interesting to me, the middle of the season, man, you start to figure out who's who. And what a tremendous opportunity for a team coming in as an underdog. But you got that dude. They're settled at the quarterback spot. They know who they are. Got some tremendous opportunity today to prove some people wrong. And Palmer, they were talking about it this week, man. That they feel disrespected. They feel slighted. We'll go out and prove it today.
And he's a guy that I think time and time again has been able to answer the bell. It just always seems that whenever the lights are shining the brightest, he plays his best. Well, here's the stage. You've got all eyes across college football watching this matchup, wanting to find out just how good this team is and how their offense is. We know the quarterback's talented, but this is the type of game where you've got to play your best.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And after that last completion netted a big fat 0, they're looking at 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Got a little grass. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run.
He caught it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying play action. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Lions. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Love the play call here. Going play action on the 1-yard line against goal line defense. They're expecting run. Everybody freezes on the play fake, and that helps open up the throw for the easy touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An 84-yard drive there. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off play action on first down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Hornets trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass. It's in goal. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. Hornets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down. Floats it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here's a heat. Being chased. At midfield, he's got room. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. That's reeled in. It's Gage. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the catch. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. They'll try to power their way ahead. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. The Lions are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He leaves it with the back. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Runs through a tackle. What a play behind the line. It'll be an 8-yard loss. Now on second down. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Robinson. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Hornets come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
No, and that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
How about the play by the speed back? You think about speed, you think about breaking ankles. He broke the tackle because he's so fast, moving so fast, hard to get the guy on the ground.
Scanning the field, it's in goal. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Off play action. He caught it, and he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. The Hornets trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. Extra point here will tie the game, and they did tack on the extra point. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. Lots of room to run. Into the house. Touchdown, Lions.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass.
Number 90 sets a kickoff.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to throw. It's in goal. Gonna let it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some...
Finding some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And these third downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the third down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
Looking to throw on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got his man, makes the grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Oh, they're after him. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game, and we're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on fourth down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Lions! Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw. It's in goal. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 10 team, the Tennessee Volunteers.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Shotgun snap on third down. Bring in the heat. And they got it.
And you have to wonder if going in at halftime in the locker room just slowed down the momentum a little bit for this offense. They had it going so well in the first half. They were up and down the field, lighting up the scoreboard, scoring points. But here we go. First drive of the second half, and they run into a wall getting sacked on the third play of the drive. They're going to have to pick it up here in the second half.
Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Open space at the 25. Turning it on. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. Whistles as we have a man down on the field. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. With the run on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hornets! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give to the lone running back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. defense gets set for second down. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, they're trying to run the football there. Nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Not a lot of room to field this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run it from the gun. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Finds his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Hornets are marching down the field. They'll leave it with him.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air on second down. The short hands, it's Robinson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more...
There's some room. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Hornets pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Hornets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. As we head to the 4th quarter, this guy is seeing the defense. Look how he spread the ball around. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback.
Has it, and he will score. Touchdown, Hornets.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block them. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got a man. It's Gage. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. Both of these teams off to perfect starts in conference play, and one trying to stay atop the heap. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for a big play. Makes the catch at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. Handoff to the single running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. A senior defensive tackle being looked at by medical personnel. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on how he's doing. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Touchdown, Lions! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a drive there of 84 yards, and what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Here comes the biggest drive of the game for this offense, down 1 score. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Flag 14. Flag 14. Still go.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by a touchdown, this 4th down opportunity is gargantuan. Maybe some room here. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Hornets. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And it's good, and we're tied in the 4th quarter. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Lions ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On target. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here comes the heat. Working that left side. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3.
Makes the catch on the left. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The defense. The timeout, that's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The Lions go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Hauls it in. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Picks up the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up-tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. This kicker has missed his only attempt and desperately needs this one for the game. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Big-time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going ball.
Yo. Dada best is fryin' me face with tears of joy.
One of the most storied and beautiful venues in college football, Mighty Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Hornets and the Army Black Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is.
Picked off in the open. Looking to throw, it's in goal. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll pull it down across the 45. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll run it out of the shotgun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some point.
Headed to the end zone. Runs it. Quarterback empties his backfield.
Here we go. Ready. Flag 14. Flag 14.
Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wants to throw. It's in goal. It's complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. The sure hands. It's Davis. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Hornets peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Makes a catch. And he ran away from the defense to take it. Off-play action on first down. Throws to the tight end. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Looking down the middle. It's caught. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's 2nd down. to the air. It's in goal. Buying some time as he moves left. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touch. This offense starts deep in a hole. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws it deep. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand.
Watching film of this guy, one of the things that really stood out to me was his catch radius, how you just need to throw it somewhere near his body, and he can reel it in. How great was that one-handed stab? Just climbs the ladder. I thought for sure that thing was going to be falling incomplete, but he reels it in, and it's a massive first down for the offense.
Back to pass on second down. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Hornets come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. 10. Touchdown, Hornets. He found some open space and turned up. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to run it.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards.
Oh, he wants it all. Upstairs, he's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Hornets in the hurry up.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Back to throw. It's in goal. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over it. And the Hornets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught over the middle. It's Robinson. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. Easy call. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? To the air, it's in goal. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's not going to make it this time either. Another stop, and it's third and goal.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
They'll run it on third and goal. And he breaks the play. The Hornets, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. And back to the air on second down. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete.
Well, unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Now facing a third and long. Dropping back, it's in goal. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. The Hornets are rolling down the field. Out of the gun, the inside give. Could be headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Hornets. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the ball and preserve this shutout. They'll try the run. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. They'll run it from the gun.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3,
Dad
4
Augustus
yard
Brian
gains
me
the first
face
and
with
second
tears of
quarter, they
joy.
become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Knocked off his feet. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. They'll give it to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker.
And that's a nice stop by this defense. Nice job stopping the run, setting up.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep this drive alive. Steamrolls his way ahead. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. One more play to pad the stats. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Makes it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better.
Yo. Dada best is frying me face with tears of joy.
Time is starting to run short in this season. The goals, the aspirations are still alive, and we are looking forward to this one here in Week 10 of our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the Temple Owls and the Hornets. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll be brought down. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Dropping back, it's in goal. Quick completion on the out route. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a... From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Davis. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Hornets will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's in goal. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Hornets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The inside handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He gets it in.
Yo. Dada best is frying me face with tears of joy.
The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's in goal. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. Give to the back. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Hornets have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in. Touch! Two running backs alongside the quarterback. On the option. He'll do it himself. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Hornets moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
To the ground, he's got it again. There's a little room there. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Hornets just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Leaves it with the back. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. This time he wants to throw. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
He's got the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And they got the completion, but still looking at a third down. To the air. It's in goal. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Hornets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Snagged out of the air. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Wants to throw on first down. Moving out to the right. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got it on the move. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Looking downfield, it's in goal. He wants it all. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the Kentucky Wildcats.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down. The Hornets offense ready to go on the attack. They'll run the option. The option, he'll keep it. Keeps it himself and gets the first. There he goes. Inside the touchdown, Hornets. And
Whoa. Data best is frying me face with tears of joy.
guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Running to the left. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throws for the tight end. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Hornets with the 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. They're working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Quarterback will keep it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's in goal. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Rides it and reads it. Keeps it. Touchdown, Hornets. Great job.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And off from the shotgun.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now the play fake. Fires left. He's got an open man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the day.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Hornets, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for a man. It's end goal. Line out trying to get it in. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to slam it. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field on 3rd and goal. Trying play action. Unleashes to the end zone.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
The give on the counter. There's a crease. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, help set up play action. They've been physical at the point.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 40, there he goes. There he goes to the right. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.